Hi, I'm Tracy Matthews of Flourish and Thrive Academy, and I'm here today with the lovely Robin Kramer.
Hi, everyone. And I'm Robin Kramer from Flourish and Thrive Academy.
Yay!
And Tracy and I are super excited to be here today to share with you the 5 secrets to holiday sales success.
Yes.
And
Yes, we are, Robin. We're very excited about it. And if you haven't checked it out yet, we have a free training that's going to be available for a limited time. The training actually went live yesterday, so we'll have a link below this video. You can watch the whole thing because it's very important. Should we get started, Rob?
let's do. And Tracy, you want to take the first one?
I am going to take the first one. The first secret is mindset. Having a positive mindset is the difference between jewelry designers that kill it in business and those that suck at business. And I say that because think about it. When you're focusing on what is going right in your business and when you're focusing on the good things that are happening, like the sale that comes in, even if it's just one sale a day or whatever it is, or one sale a week, when you're focusing on that and happy dancing about that, instead of focusing on the fact that like someone didn't buy something, I guarantee you're going to have more customers like that. And also getting over the belief that you're worth it. Because I think that's kind of where it starts. Sometimes, we've heard over the years this thing about starving artists. Well, I know a lot of artists who are not starving and they are really making a ton of money with their art. It's because they believe that they're worth it. And that's why they're successful. All right, Robin, do you want to take the next one? I know this is your favorite thing.
I love it. It's taking action and
Yay!
really having a plan. I have worked with countless jewelry designers, and even when I was director of sales for Dog Eared, it's about having the plan, and it gives you those goals that you get to reach, and it's really builds that momentum that we all need in business too. So I love having plans, map out everything. And
That's right. I'm going to
rolls into the next thing, right, Tracy?
Which is actually momentum. You briefly mentioned it in the your previous statement. So when you start taking action, momentum starts to build, like Robin says. And the important thing that you need to do when you start building momentum is to keep it going. And all of these things that we're going to talk about today really feed on each other. So it's not, they don't work independently of each other. Like they need to all kind of happen at the same time. So for instance, when I was starting over with my second business, one of the things that really kept me going is staying focused on what was working, taking action, and then getting really excited when things were going well, and then continuing to be reaching out and having more clients in my funnel by the time that the next client was winding out. So that what that did was kind of like help create this snowball effect, and everything just started to grow. All right, Robin, I know this next one is really your favorite thing, even more than taking action. Why don't you talk about that?
Accountability. I love accountability. So it's great. What Tracy said is that all of these feed off of one another, and they're not independent. You really have to do them all. But staying accountable, and be it with a community or be it with an accountability partner. I mean, how many of you have actually gone to the gym by yourself all the time? I mean, if you have somebody that you're meeting there that you know is going to be there, the likelihood of you showing up is pretty amazing. The same thing with business. Somebody that you need to show up for, a group or a community or a person, makes all the difference in the world.
All the difference. We have a lot of designers who are working with accountability partners, and it's like really changed their perspective and how they feel about the next thing, which is support.
Yay!
Because although accountability and support can sometimes go hand in hand, they're a little bit different. And it's really finding the support of something bigger and an infrastructure and mentors or community or a coach, like someone to work with to keep you on track. When you feel supported, and it also could be family members. Like if you have family members that are supporting you emotionally in the sense that they like believe in what you're doing and they believe that you're on the right track, that could mean the difference with someone who does not feel supported. Like if they're in a relationship, like I'm just making this up, but like if they have a husband who doesn't believe in what they're doing, it's going to be really a lot harder for them to succeed when they don't feel supported by someone who is really important in their life. So I've experienced support through consultants. I have a coach now that I work with that helps support me in a lot of different ways. Robin, we work with each other for support and accountability.
Yes.
Why don't you talk about some of the ways that you have supported people and also found support in your career?
I absolutely. You know, one of the things I was just talking to one of my private accounts, that one of my designers that I work with on one-on-one basis, and when I'm not available to answer a question for them, they told me what they do is they sit there and they go, well, what would Robin do in this situation? And it made me laugh, but it also makes, what it is when you have that as support, you do question things like that. You're like, oh, what would that person do in this situation? Because
Right.
sometimes when we're used to doing the same thing over and over again, we're not going to get a different result. So it's great to have somebody else's input and start thinking differently about certain situations. So having that support is vital. And also having that different eye on things. So as I said, it's great to have somebody else's viewpoint on it, but to be open to the possibility of doing something differently. And it's very hard when you're